the exosomes that I get are from amniotic fluid. And there's a company in Miami called CRM, Center for Regenerative Medicine, under a Dr. Farshan. And they run the American Academy of Stem Cell Physicians. And they take the amniotic fluid from full-term healthy baby births, and they process that in various ways, including filtering it by size so that the exosomes that you're getting are less than, I think it's 125 nanometers, small enough that the immune system won't react to them. And we just inject that. Now, this is a somewhat riskier kind of treatment in a sense, because every batch of amniotic exosomes is different. It comes from different births. And so the CRM do a very detailed process to make sure that's as safe as possible. The treatments that we've taken have been very effective. My wife was damaged her tendons with this Cipro treatment. And for the first year or so afterwards, she was just in continual pain. She had a treatment of the amniotic exosomes. And 3 weeks later, she woke up one day and she said, "I don't hurt." Now, she still does have some tendon pain after 5 years, but the reduction after one treatment was just immense. And so we've done, each of us, probably half a dozen of these treatments. The first time I had it, I couldn't believe. I was just on such a high. But you've got these exosomes, which, if you think about what they are, these are the things that take an egg, a fertilized egg, and turn it into a full-blown human being. The nutrition that's in that is incredible.
Not just nutrition, you've got signaling molecule metabolites that could be, and they're youthful in the youthful state. So
A whole range of these things. Yeah.
do you know who Dave Pascoe is? The 62-year-old, he's pretty popular these days. Well, all the days. But anyway, 62 years old, in the same category as Brian Johnson. He looks about 20 years younger than he is. Fantastic shape. He mentioned the same thing that you said about exosomes, where after he got them, he felt like he was on a high, where he had a shoulder issue that once he got the exosomes injected, it went away. And then he went back to the gym and overdid it. And sure enough, it came back. But he couldn't, it was only because of the exosomes that he was able to have that healing in the shoulder in the first place. But the high that you mentioned, he also said that too. It's so amazing.
Yeah. And, relatively speaking, it's not an expensive therapy. And you can get that in the United States. Now, one of the things is that every batch of exosomes is different. And so the FDA will never approve this because they believe only in pure, it's got to be identical every time. But doctors can do this as long as they don't claim it will achieve anything. Okay? But I know doctors who are using the amniotic exosomes like we have to counter the effects of Cipro.